Joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, QB of the Arlington Renegades, Holton Ahlers, joining us today on the program, host of the Holton Ahlers Show. Holt, how we doing, man?
Clip, doing good, man. How are you doing? How's things in G Vegas?
Uh Good. It got warm, it got cold again, and now we're at a pretty good temperature. So, right now everything's looking good. Baseball not looking good. Four straight
Yeah.
losses. I want to hit on that in a moment, but I want to talk a little football with you. Renegades looking good. Isaiah Winstead looking good, and Holton Ahlers, A-plus teammate, right there on the sidelines,
Thanks for
uh,
pointing it out, Clip.
congratulating his buddy. But no, that was cool to see. Holt, how'd the game go this weekend?
Dude, it was good. It's kind of weird because the score was 9-11, which obviously, as a fan, you want to see more points scored,
Yeah,
number one in offense. But I think it's weird though because like the scores will be different than like typical games because we don't kick PATs. You either go for 3, which it makes it more entertaining for the fans. So it was good though. We played this Friday. We play Skip Holtz's team, Birmingham prime time. So I think it's on ESPN and Fox and ABC, one of the three or all three. So we'll have to see. Should be a good one though. They got a good team. So man, I love it out here. I'll tell you.
awesome stuff, man. And Holt, I meant to mention this to Rajay when we talked to him a moment ago. I had a thought this weekend. I don't know why my brain thinks about weird stuff, but um, I want to be Rajay, or I could kind of attach myself to you. I want to be y'all's Brian Windhorst, where Windhorst just became famous because he like covered LeBron James when he was young or something.
Yeah.
So I need you or Rajay to make it big at what you're doing a good job now. But I want to be like your personal beat guy, so eventually I can be on ESPN. You know what I'm saying? I want to.
I agree, Clip. I think you deserve that. You know what? Any breaking news with me, Clip, if I start this year, you'll be one of the first people to know.
Yes, I'm gonna Windhorst myself into your life, Holton
Yeah.
Ahlers. There you go. Yeah, right. Holton Ahlers show's breaking that news, not Clip Brock from Pirate
I
Radio.
said one of the first, Clip. I'll
All right.
let you know.
Oh, can I be the one that says I can confirm? Like after
Yeah,
Holton
there you go.
Ahlers show puts it out,
Can
I can
confirm.
say,
We'll
yeah,
put we'll put per source Holton is starting, and you can quote it and say, "I am the source."
okay.
There you go.
So you get it out there first. I get credit as the source. Beautiful.
Yeah,
This is how it
yeah.
works,
There you
folks.
go. Win-win.
Speaking of my chat with Rajay, and man, you're a perfect guy to have on to have this conversation. Have you seen the Cliff Godwin comments from last night after the loss to State? Where,
I did, man. I
yeah,
did. It's kind of weird because like living out here, especially during the season, like I don't get to see as much. Like I was texting with my buddies the other day about the game and stuff, and I don't get to watch as much, I guess. But I do see the clips that y'all post, and yeah, I saw the comments that he made, and it's tough, man. I mean, it is, and like you can go ahead and get to your question first. I kind of cut you off there. What was the question?
it was interesting because I asked Rajay, who will bleed purple and gold his entire life, and he didn't know hardly anything about ECU when he came from South Carolina. You grew up here in the backyard and wanted to be a Pirate, so you have even more buy-in from day one to the university. I don't know. I guess my question would be like, can you still buy in 2025 to the school? And not make it about yourself and you went about it. So what would your advice be kind of to the guys?
Yeah, my advice would be like, I definitely, yeah, 100% you can buy in. You got to think of it this way, and like these kids are blessed, and I was extremely blessed, and Rajay was too. I'm sure he told you the same thing of like the school that you're at is the school that's giving you the opportunity to do the things financially that you're doing, to get the education that you're getting, and then to play the sport that you're getting to play. Like all of that. Is there other schools that would take you? Well, there's probably always been that. Just now, there's probably schools with more money, but like there still should be guys who care about the culture. And look, baseball has a good culture, and they have a good culture because their head coach instilled it. I know, like I'm close to Riley Johnson, who's obviously banged up right now.
Yeah.
So I think they'll get it figured out. I mean, I do think like I said, I haven't watched too much because I've been out here. Um, but yeah, I think you can still buy into a culture and buy into a university. Like in my opinion, obviously I grew up an ECU fan and loved ECU beforehand, but when I got there and saw it firsthand, like I fell in love with it any more than you guys like Rajay and Carter Cunningham and RJ Felton, guys that
Right.
also did the same thing that are not from Greenville. Like you can fall in love with it and fall in love with the process and the people. Like the people at Greenville and ECU are special, and that's not changing whether a school gives you NIL money or not. So there should still be buy-in, and I definitely think there is.
Yeah, man, those names you mentioned, it's almost becoming, outside the norm. That's why I celebrate Rajay and RJ and Riley Johnson and guys like that that stuck it out, yourself, obviously. But it's a different time. We're all trying to keep up, and Cliff Godwin. Like, how many legendary coaches have we seen leave Holton in all sports in the last 4 or 5 years? So these coaches are going to have to go about things a little bit of a different way too.
Yeah, and that's what's tough is like you got to almost change your coaching style. And obviously, I'm close with Coach Houston, and talking before he got fired, after he got fired, and when we were winning, like he had to change probably more than anyone. And him and Coach Godwin are kind of similar just from interacting with them both, I would imagine, because they were both like culture guys. Like you either buy into the culture, or you're gone. And it was weird though, because like Coach Houston, I did a really good job of adjusting to the culture aspect, but then the NIL stuff, which I think he adjusted well to as well. It just comes at you so fast that you just got to make a decision on: do I give up a little bit of the culture to win more games? Because
Right.
that's what bring in more guys to transfer portal. So like, it's just a different way of coaching now, and obviously some people it works out for them, and some people it doesn't. But like that's why you'll see younger guys, which you'll see Dion go be successful, is because he didn't have to go in and build this massive culture. He could just go in and bring in guys and say, be talented. That's our culture. Get to the NFL. That's our culture. So, I mean, there is a different world. That's a lot of coaches, like you said, are retiring. And that's honestly one of the reasons why I'm not even going to get into it is because of that.
Yeah, oh, that's a good point. Hey, there's breaking news for you. Holton Ahlers joining us on Pirate Radio Live. Holt, another reason I'm glad to have you on. You follow the NBA closer than myself and a lot of people I associate with. So why the hell did Michael Malone get fired? Speaking of coaching,
Dude, I don't know, but I hope he ends up with the Knicks. I mean, fire Tom Thibodeau immediately and hire him. But I heard it was something about like there's 2 games before something happened with like their subs, and then he kind of like lost the just from the NBA guys that I follow. And who knows if they're telling the truth or not? You never know. There's people that are like very well respected in like the reporting industry that have no clue, but if they report it, you believe it because they're the most trusted person.
right?
And that's just from experience of being in a locker room and then having guys report it. Yeah, I lost the team and all that, but I mean, he literally won a championship in 23 with one All-Star. So I will take him. If I'm a Knicks fan, I would love to have him. He's from Queens. He has a bunch of New York ties. I would love to have him.
I hear you too. Like the coaches have lost teams before, but like right before the playoffs start, it's just shocking that they would go a different direction. I know we got Lakers and Mavs tonight, so there'll be a lot of Luka and Anthony Davis talk. How about are the Knicks still in that same spot they've been in the last 3 months? Holt.
The three, yeah, they lost in overtime to the Suns last night, but they're just pretty much locked for the 3
Yeah.
seed. Probably playing the Pistons, which actually are a pretty decent team if you follow the NBA now. Like they're got a really good young core, so won't be an easy outing. But I don't know. It's weird. Like last year, the Knicks had no expectations, so that the year was amazing. This year, we had a lot of expectations. We have like the same record as last year. Everyone's like upset, which I kind of am too. So it's kind of
Yeah.
a weird dynamic.
I get that. It's all about expectations and where
Yeah.
the bar is. Jared, I'll say this: the one thing that gives me hope for the Charlotte franchise has nothing to do with Charlotte because they'll screw it up. But seeing the Rockets record and the Pistons record,
Yeah.
these teams have been bottom of the barrel and they're having great years. If they can do it, why can't we? Well, because
No,
we're
it's
the
cool because
worst
like
franchise.
it's cool, and even you look at the Thunder now, like teams are getting built by actually drafting guys and building around them rather than just building super teams, which is like that's when the NBA is at its best. I feel like as a fan is when you can draft guys and build up. Like if you're a Hornets fan, you're like, all right, well, if we have the first draft or first overall pick, like or top pick, like we have a chance to build around this guy and actually be successful in a few years. It's not like the NFL where you're just like screwed for 15 years. You just got to suck it up like the Raiders.
Hey, try to do that once a week because that really
Yeah,
did piss Garrett off.
okay. Yeah.
Is pro sports turning into what college was, and now college is turning like you talk about pro teams building, like you get freshmen in and grow them up, like it's almost flip flopping. It's nuts.
That's a good thought, Cliff. I haven't thought about that, but yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
When's the next edition of the Holton Ahlers show coming out?
It'll be next week. Yeah, next week. We're confirming our guest now. We should be dropping Caden's show, the backup plan, tomorrow evening. So we'll be posting that on our socials, and then obviously radio as well.
Holt, good luck in prime time Friday night. That'll be cool. We'll check that out.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, man.
We'll talk to you again soon. Later, buddy.
Yep.